and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater. Great venue here in New Orleans. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Real Deal. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Bazooka.
All right, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a nice clean fight. All right, touch gloves, let's box.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define it?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Good way to protect the midsection. That shot unable to land. That was off the mark. What a good counterpunch by Real Deal. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Halfway through round number one. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Good scoring counterpunch by Bazooka. Holyfield's nose is starting to bleed. And still accurate with that jab. Holy cow! That's a gut-buster counter shot. And a smart counterpunch by Bazooka. Unable to land that shot. Able to counter that attack. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have good motors that never stop going.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Decide to trade there.
Beat him to the punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And a well-placed counter by Real Deal. Real Deal's proving to be elusive. defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and there you go. An armor-piercing hook to the body by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's cut is below the eye. He's going to have to really watch out for that. You don't want to damage that area. Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. Holyfield with a block. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Nice block by Real Deal. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Holyfield's got to deal with the swelling now. We'll see how he reacts. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited.
Wow! Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive.
No holding.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Bazooka. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Lands the counter. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. There he goes with the right hand again. Holyfield's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Very clean offense from defense by Real Deal. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good looking counterpunch. Holyfield's making making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's. He used distance.
Well-placed right hands from both men. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Denies his opponent, comes with the overhand right. We're seeing good work on the inside with the hook. Teddy, is it harder to train a guy defensively to deal with this than when they're fighting at more range?
Well, you have to learn to fight on the inside. What you have to do is make sure that your defense gets tighter. Automatically, I tell my fighters, Joe, when you get in close, get everything tighter. Everything up, everything closer, because you know that's where the stuff's going to be coming at you fast.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He comes back with the left hand again. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Holyfield's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent counter punch. Wow! Evander Holyfield's legs look shaky. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Holyfield's not giving us what we're used to out of him here, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, but this is not the way he normally goes about things in a situation like this.
You know, you have to be like one of those high-wire walkers where you're going across, you know, buildings. You have to do a balancing act. In one hand, you have to remember why you were dropped so you can correct it. It doesn't happen again. But on the other hand, you have to balance that with forgetting that you're on the floor so it does not stop your concentration and your offense going forward.
Able to cover up that gut. flush with the combination upstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Blocks the headshot. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Evander Holyfield's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Customato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones, they make it up as they're going. Right now, he's making it up as he goes.
He missed with that headshot. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nothing there on the punch by Bazooka. Perfect example of what you get when warriors decide to act like warriors. These two have acted that way all night long.
They've acted that way, and they behaved that way, and they have been that way all their lives.
That was off the mark. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Bazooka's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Able to cover up that gut. A little head hunting right back to it. Bazooka's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Parries that punch away. Good counter punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Oh, Evander Holyfield's been stunned. Well, that's exactly what you should be doing on the inside. If you want to punch and you need space, do what you have to do to get that space. He's pushing him around. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Able to dismiss it. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Holyfield showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed. Oh! Evander Holyfield! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Keep moving.
Holyfield's now fighting two opponents. The man opposite him and his eye swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen, and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy, you got to stay calm. And you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. The twists and turns and the nonstop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Well off the mark by Real Deal. Holyfield's just not able to land many punches to the body here, and he's fighting a faster fighter. You would think he would make that commitment.
Yeah, you know, he should have talked to a plumber, because a plumber would have told him, you know, you wanna put a leak in somebody's basement. Well, you know what you do? You go and you open up some pipes downstairs, and then all of a sudden there's going to be a lot of flooding. Then the upstairs ain't too good anymore. Well, the upstairs won't be too good for this fast guy if there's some leaking in the basement, but you got to break those pipes. You got to do some punching downstairs.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Holyfield's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Very accurate with the double jab. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Holyfield's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner.
Oh, bazooka's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Evander Holyfield's just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. Oh, what a great ability to recover. He missed with that headshot. Evander Holyfield's in a really bad spot here. I mean, He has been beaten down tonight. He is losing on the scorecards, and he's not showing me anything that says he could turn this fight around. What about you?
Well, I think he's got to change his vocation a little bit right now. He's got to become a quarterback, because what he has to do is not throw the punch, not right for the receiver, throw it to where he's going to be. I noticed that his opponent pulls back. Well, throw that punch behind him, and maybe he'll walk right into it.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bazooka. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. And a good counter by Real Deal. One to give one. He comes back with a right hand. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Keep your head moving.
Devastating blow by Real Deal. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
You know, there's a lot to be said about getting to a man and the damage that it can do to him at that point. But what we're seeing here are the lingering effects, the fact that he got stunned and now he's hesitating. He's just not as busy as he once was.
Hey, Joe, I'll take it a step further. What we're really seeing right now is what this guy is made of. You know, whether or not this guy can become a top guy in this business. It's not about how fast your hands are. It's not about how hard you punch. It's not about how quick your feet are. It's about how you act when the moment comes. When the moment of truth comes. The moment of truth is here.
And you feel he's failing that test.
Right now he is.
Another flush shot up top. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. Done that time, landing the counter punch. Teddy, you've been in this spot before as a trainer. Your fighter gets rocked, and then you got to make a decision. Do we stick with the game plan, the style, the way that we were, or do we make a complete adjustment? Which way do you go?
Well, the first thing is obviously you make sure the guys are right to send them out there. Then when you send them out there, you better send them out there with something. You know, you don't send the guy out into the cold with no coat on. You better send them out there with some advice. You definitely make a change so he can feel confident that it's not going to happen again. You make an adjustment.
And you can see he's done just that. A headshot blocked. Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Targeted counter punch by Bazooka. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. For this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made...
Oh! Bazooka's been stunned. He is staggered and stumbling. Evander Holyfield's just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. Well, obviously, what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing?
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change?
Holy cow! Bazooka's stunned and staggered. So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Oh, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been.
Keep busy.
Evander Holyfield's trapped. Oh, Bazooka's in a tough spot now. Down on the canvas. How will he recover?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out.
Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. This fight is over. Real deal's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Your winner,
Evander Holyfield, your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.